seen me? Right? The girl glared, shook her head. Well, I'm here all the time. Look, I don't live that far. I'll go and get my wallet and I'll bring the money back down. Oh, I will look after the shopping for you, that's fine. She went, aye, thanks, but it's just, I'm needing some of the stuff just now. I was being sarcastic, she goes, and tuts rolling her eyes. But aye, okay, right. Can I not just take it with me? Things I need, and I'll come back and I'll pay, promise. She looked me in the eye and spoke quickly. Aye, that's fine, just you take that with you, that's how we're so successful. We always let people walk out the door with a trolley full of shopping without paying. That's company policies. She was glaring again, her mouth pursed shut. Right, look though, I said, leaning across and placing my hand on her arm. Let me take the flowers, and I'll leave the rest, and I'll come back down, and I'll pay for the rest. But can you let me take the flowers now? That's all, just the flowers. Doll, she says. Do I look like a doll? Nah, I was just saying that. She shrugged my hand off. Because that attitude will get you nowhere with me. Staff in this supermarket are here to work, not to be abused by members of the public. No, I wasn't abusing you. I'm just saying that the flowers, if you let me take the flowers, like, I'll leave my jacket as insurance or something. She interrupted me, screeching across the checkout. Siobhan, going to come down here? A wiry, ginger-haired woman of about 50 came marching down the aisle, and she stood between me and the girl and looked me up and down. Is there a problem here, man? I'm not dealing with this, Siobhan. I've told you before, I'm not dealing with these men. Look, I was just saying to the girl, I've left my wallet and are you abusing members of my staff? The woman goes, nah, it's just I'm needing these flowers. I'm needing to take the flowers, but I've left my wallet and the staff in this supermarket are here to work, not to be abused by members of the public. He's a jakey, Siobhan, he's a jakey. I'm not jakey, I work in pensions. The girl took the woman's shoulder and turned around to face me. He called me doll, Siobhan. I mean, do I look like a doll to you? No, you certainly do not. She said. She turned back to face me. Do you not realise this is the 21st century, pal? How dare you call a woman doll? How dare? The girl leans over the wee woman's shoulder and says, he's a chauvinist pig, Siobhan. Aye, you're a chauvinist pig, she says. Right, look. I held up my hands in defence. This is get out of hand. I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I just need my flowers and then I'll come back down. I began to take off my jacket. Look, I'm going to leave my jacket as insurance and prove I'll be back. We're not wanting your jacket, the supervisor says. Tell me, Siobhan, he's a jakey. Look, I'm a bit sorry, I said. I lifted the flowers from the trolley and I walked away from the checkouts. They were shouting after me. They were shouting for me to stop right now, or they call the police. I started to run. I'm sorry. I ran past men with trolleys. I ran past women pulling their children towards their breasts as I approached. I ran and I ran. When I had the courage to look back, I was on the street and there was nobody following. I bent over, put my hands on my knees and tried to get my breath back. It was 2 miles back to the flat. I'd had to go to the supermarket because the wee shop at the bottom of the road didn't have any flowers. Whilst I was at the supermarket, I ended up picking up other things as well. I got a packet of bacon, pancake mixture, strawberries, maple syrup, lemon, sugar, Nutella, chocolates, a chick flicking DVD, a plant, one of those things you crush herbs in, 2 light bulbs, wallpaper paste to fix the bit that was torn, and the flowers. I could pick everything up later, but I needed to take Amy the flowers. I began to get the guilt sweats as I walked home. It might have been the run, but it felt like it was the guilt dripping out of me. And I thought about the previous night, about how angry Amy was when I got in, and how she wouldn't speak to me all morning, no matter how much I tried. It was hard to take that. It was hard to think I could make someone that angry. Then I thought about that song by Arab Strap that goes, and every night a taxi softly sweeps you up the street. You used to say you'd lost your mobile, now you don't care if you're discreet. And I thought about that other song that goes, I think my missus is sleeping with every guy that she looks at. And then I thought how I bring these thoughts upon myself, but regardless, they're still there, and they're ripping me up. Every so often I glanced over my shoulder, but the street was still empty. The rest of the walk was quite quiet, your usual Sunday morning. I started getting cold and I shook my head thinking about how daft it was to leave my jacket like that. I'd have to go back and get it. It'd been a present from Amy's mother. It was a nice coat, one of those herringbone wool coats. And it must have cost her £100, £200 maybe. I didn't wear it that much anymore though. But it was a nice coat, good for the winter, good for special occasions. And with it being dark, it was good for funerals and stuff. I'd worn it to my grandmother's funeral, and I'd worn it to Amy's grandmother's funeral too. It was that type of coat. It was only when I turned into my street that I really heard the sirens. They'd been there before, but it was only turning into my street that I took any notice. There must have been about 5 police cars and a wagon, then 2 ambulances as well. It was further up the street where they gathered. There were 2 young policewomen pulling the police tape round cones and cordoning off a square area. Inside the cordoned off section, there was one of those white tents you see in the news that they put over dead bodies at a murder scene. And that's when it struck me that Amy was dead. When I saw the tent, I knew, and I looked around. There were people standing with their hands covering their mouths. Witnesses were talking to the police and making wild gestures with their hands to show what had gone on. She jumped. I could see that now. She came out the living room window, 4 floors, and her head had hit the ground and splattered like an egg. Maybe that's when I dropped the flowers. I don't know. But I realised that my life would never be the same again. I wished there was somebody there that I could share that realisation with, but everyone was a stranger. Nothing, regardless of what would happen in the preceding 48 hours, would ever be like it was before that moment. I could see my future. I get 2 weeks off the work for grieving. Maybe they'd even give me more on compassion grounds. I just have to get a note from the doctor, late on quite thick. 3 months would be nice, but regardless, I'd take some time. I'd go travelling, get on a plane to anywhere, nowhere. I'd miss people's birthdays and forget what age I am. I'd drink too much and I'd take every drug I could find. And I'd take a camera, document it all, sell it when I get back, if I ever came back. Title it something like Life After Death, One Man's Journey, and sell it to Channel 4. A plainclothes police officer pulled me aside and asked what I'd seen. Nothing, I told her. I didn't see anything, I just got here. She told me what had happened. She told me how it seemed that the woman just hadn't seen the wee boy, that he chased a football onto the road, and she never even touched the brake until his body had landed. She was distraught, this woman, inconsolable. And yes, there'd be a full investigation, and if it was considered negligence on her behalf, then she'd be punished. The boy was only 6 years old. When I got into the flat, Amy was still in bed. "What's going on outside?" she said, rubbing sleep from her eyes. A wee boy get knocked down." She sat straight up. "What?" "A woman hit him with her car. I think he's dead." "Please say you're joking, Ian. Please tell me you're making this up." "I'm not." She made to get up. "Don't." I said, "Don't do this to yourself, Amy. Stay in bed. It's horrible. Don't look, please." She began to cry. "I can't believe this. I can't believe this. What happened?" "I don't know. I didn't see it. Let's just lie here, put on a DVD or something." Then I remembered. "Oh, God." I said, What is it?" "I've got to go back to the shops. I forgot my wallet and I've got to go back and pay." "Don't go now, Ian. Don't leave me now." "I've got it. I left without paying and I stole some flowers." "You can't go now. Go later. You can't go now."